Everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, before we begin this video, excuse me, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a comment, if you have feedback, if you have a topic that you want me to go over, if you want me to just give you my take on anything, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do so. I want to thank the people that have actually put comments, questions, feedback, and everything. Thank you very much. You know, you drive, and I'm talking about everybody, you drive this YouTube channel so that way you can get the things that you need, so that way you can balance life, so that way you can balance mind and body, so that way you can be in the here and now, so that way you can move forward. So let's talk about not giving up. And it's hard because we all go through it where we feel like we want to give up, that we want to not move forward. And it's hard because it could slow us down considerably or stop us. We have to understand this. And this is the hardest thing. And I'm going to be very open and honest with all of you. The hardest thing for me is to, at times, have faith. Have faith that I'm moving at a pace that I feel like it's showing me that I'm gonna get there. It doesn't show me where I'm at, and that's the thing that all of us tend to have second guesses whenever we're reaching for our goals, or whenever we're finishing an activity, whenever we're doing something for somebody, or whenever we're connecting with our support system. It's hard because we don't know whether it's a long way or a short way before we reach our goals, before we finish our activities, before things get done the way that we want them to get done. But that's real. That's human nature. We as human beings, remember, tend to go for the negative first. And then after processing, then we go into the positive. And so it's hard. Even for me, I'm telling you, I'm being so real with you right now. I wasn't like this before. You can ask anybody. You can ask my family. I wasn't like this before. I would keep it and keep it and keep it and just let it percolate in my head. And then I would get sick, or I would gain weight because I'm so frustrated and everything. But now I'm out. I'm trying to let it out. I talk to other people. I talk to my support group. I make sure that I'm always course correcting. Because remember, you and I are in similar journeys. Remember, that's what I say every single time. Except that slightly different between you and I, and that's what makes us unique, because we want to be unique individuals. I want to be unique. I mean, I don't want to be like somebody else. I don't want to compare myself to so-and-so or so-and-so here, because I want to be my own unique individual. I want to do that. That's why it's hard for me to conform. I'm very stubborn in that way. I just don't want to conform because I don't want to just be like somebody else. I want to be me. I want to be able to do the things that I love doing. I want to be able to support my family in every situation that I can. I want to be able to provide, empathy, different things that people need sometimes, that it's free, that you don't have to pay for, just being there and sitting with somebody so that way they can process things. So again, don't give up. Believe me, don't give up. I've given up a few times and I regret it. And so don't give up, because you don't know how close you are to the finish line. You don't know how close you are to helping somebody realize that if they do what you're doing, that they're going to get to their goals, that they're going to finish their activities, that they're going to go through stress, but there is a finish line at the end. Don't give up. Because if you give up, then things slow down, and then you start compounding things on top of each other. Believe me, it's not. You don't want to compound a lot of things that are negative, or a lot of things that you haven't accomplished on top of that. Again, from experience, right? I mean, psychology is such a great way to study human nature that, it's amazing, because we think that we're very simple individuals or human beings. We're not. We're very intricate. And what makes us intricate, what makes us very unique and sometimes complicated, is here, our supercomputer here in our head, because we do that because we have so much memories stored in here. Some of them that we can't even bring up because we haven't brought them up in years, in decades. And so we want to make sure, and I want to make sure, that you are always thinking about how to focus your mind and focus your body. These videos, the ones I'm making, the shorts, this one, the microbite that I do also on Instagram, those things motivate me. They drive me. They drive me to excel. They drive me to finish. Believe me, sometimes it's hard because life hits you like a ton of bricks. I don't know if anybody has experienced it. I mean, I've heard some people when they get anxious because they feel like life has been kind of like weighing them down. Right? And sometimes it is. I mean, let's be honest. Sometimes life is just weighing you down. And so what you do is, right, you put your head down, you move forward, and you keep on going. Because you're going to get through the rough spots a lot sooner than you think. So, again, don't give up. I remember I was watching a video, Kobe Bryant video, and Kobe, I love Kobe. I mean, he's greatly missed. I miss him a lot. But the nice thing about being in the digital technology nowadays, in the digital industry, is that we get to see things. Like, for example, when I'm no longer here, my kids will be able to see, my family will be able to see these videos and look at the way that I thought, and look at the way that and hear the way that I spoke, and see my transformation from my first video all the way to the last, right? And so it's interesting that with digital technology, we actually have, a way to keep things like this, right? You'll be able to you're able to look at these videos all, right, 360 videos, long videos, the over 500 shorts. I mean, it's amazing what technology is doing, and I can't wait to see what the later technology brings, because we've only scratching the surface, and there's going to be some more technological milestones that's going to make us, it's going to amaze us. But regardless of those things, don't give up. I'm going to say it again. Don't give up. Sometimes when you're feeling down, when you're feeling like you're not moving forward, when you're feeling like, life is against you, just be a little stubborn and just keep on going. Keep on going. It's amazing. And again, I go back to Kobe Bryant, where he says, people that were in my team sometimes came in right at the time that you start, and they left right at the time where they end practice. And he got there an hour early, and he left an hour late. Why? Because he was shooting extra extra hoops an hour early, and he was shooting extra hoops after practice for an extra hour. Imagine that. He was sharpening his saw. He was sharpening his skills. He was not giving up. And the thing is, whenever you do that, then the power of compounding will help you hone your skills, will help you focus your mind, will help you focus your body as well. So he became very, very good at what he did. Why? Because he kept at it. He was stubborn. He kept at it. Stubborn in a good way. He kept at it and kept at it and kept at it and kept at it. And then he became one of, if not the best basketball player of all time. So don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. So subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have any questions or anything, just put them in the comment section. I'm more than happy to give you my take on it. Till next time, remember, sometimes you just have to be stubborn and just move forward. I'm not saying be negative. I'm just saying just not giving up and just moving forward. Till next time, Back on Basics.